Let's solve this question. Perimeter of a right angle triangle is 144 units and the in radius of triangle is 7 units. Find the length of shortest median of the triangle. Right? So there is this right angle triangle. Perimeter of this triangle is given as 144. I'm assuming this side as A, this is B, this is C. So the perimeter of this triangle, which is sum of the lengths of the sides, is given as 144 units, right? And the in radius of this triangle is given as, in radius means small r, it is given as 7 units. In radius means if I inscribe a circle within this triangle, the radius of this circle would be known as in radius. This in radius is given as 7 units. And for a right angle triangle, we know its circumradius. Its circumradius is half the hypotenuse, because for a right angle triangle, this is the center, or the midpoint of hypotenuse is the center of its circumcircle. For a right angle triangle, I know because in a semicircle is 90 degree. So for a right angle triangle, its circumcenter lies at the midpoint of its hypotenuse, right? And we know a very important relation between circumradius. This is the circumradius, which is r. We know the very important relation between circumradius and in radius. Circumradius and in radius. So in radius for a right angle triangle is given as a plus b minus c by 2. Okay. So this radius is given as 7. If I put the value of this radius as 7 and cross multiply this 2, I get a plus b minus c is equal to 14. A plus b minus c as 14. Already this relation is given, which is a plus b plus c. Sorry, this is minus c. It is given as 144. We need to find the length of the shortest median. Shortest median of this triangle would be from this point or from this vertex till the hypotenuse or midpoint of hypotenuse. If I join these 2 points, it would be shortest median. I have to find the length of this shortest median. Now observe very carefully. This is the radius because this point, this vertex of this triangle, this vertex lie on this circle, this vertex also lie on this circle, and this vertex also lie on this circle. So C, I am calling these points as A, B and C. Now observe carefully, CA is a radius, CB would also be radius because it is joining the points, one point on circumference at the center, so it will also be radius. And C till this point, this is C. This point is D actually. C is the length given for this hypotenuse. I have assumed the length for this hypotenuse as C. This point is D. So DC would be radius. So these 3 lengths are radius. So the length of shortest median, this shortest median would be R. So I have to find the length of this R, and R is nothing because I know the circumcenter is the midpoint of hypotenuse. This radius becomes C by 2. So from these 2 equations, I need to find the value of this C only. So subtract. This is equation first. This is equation second. So subtract 1 from second. We get A plus B get cancelled. I get 2C as 144 minus 14. it is 130. So I get the value of C as 65. So this length R would be 65 by 2. The length of shortest median would be 65 by 2, which is equal to 32.5. So correct answer to this question is option D.